This is a fabulous program. We had a great medical exchange yesterday. Senior Leader Seminar, third year in a row, has gotten a lot of attention. We have a lot of new people who haven't been here for the past couple of years. We have a lot of people who have been here for the last 3 years. And one of the major consistent people who has been behind this whole program is the chairman of the San Francisco Fleet Week Association, Major General Mike Myatt, who I'm going to ask to come up and make some remarks. Thank you.
Our honorary co-chair, Secretary Shultz, was bring the fleet back to Fleet Week and make it productive with a mission. And we've done that, and Louis has been a big part. Please help me welcome Vice Admiral Gerald Beeman.
It's a wonderful opportunity for each and every one of us to understand the capabilities and the limitations that we each bring. But I think most importantly for us in the military, it's for you in the civilian side to know that it is not Uncle Sam showing up large and in charge, but rather Uncle Sam showing up with a multitude of capabilities and a supporting role, and it's in hopes that we never have to employ it, but better to be prepared like we are than not to be.
What better way to showcase what our United States Navy and our Marine Corps, our seagoing services, bring to the table in an emergency response, but recognize that they also have another mission to do. Macon Island just came off a 7-month deployment. This is an era where we're pivoting to the Pacific. And when you look at humanitarian assistance, disaster response, the Ring of Fire is also in the Pacific.
In addition to appreciating our men and women in uniform and the wonderful attributes of having Fleet Week and the Blue Angels and the Parade of Ships, we could also be working on something very important to this city. And I can't think of a department more than our public health department, who has the best trauma center in the Bay Area in San Francisco through our General Hospital, to then be with me yesterday and understand how an emergency surgical pop-up tent can be created in less than 1 hour on the beach of San Francisco. And to know and to look these people in the eye, the people from the U.S. Navy that set up these tents and set up the gurneys, and understand that they can treat 50 people at a time, 20% in absolutely critical condition, and have a 99% recovery rate for everyone who goes through that, no matter what their wounds might be.
In the past, we've been blocked in interoperability by the use of different frequencies, by the use of different digital formats, and been challenged in a number of different ways. I guess since those days, there has been one important improvement, one technological improvement that we use extensively to create interoperability. And that turns out to be the use of Internet Protocol, IP. And so today we see the systems and networks are built of disparate systems, and the network allows the ability for us to interoperate.
The main thing that happened yesterday is what I can only call a game-changing opening of vision for the people that do planning for healthcare and medical response. The capabilities that we saw literally change how we can respond and recover from a catastrophic event.
And the more we understand and can operate with the civic forces, the more we can understand what already exists in our lifelines, the more we can break down political barriers and cultural barriers that exist within our own country, the more we can partner and stabilize and support civic operations. Who would have predicted that several years ago, when a tsunami hit a country in Indonesia, which was predominantly anti-American in its sentiment, mostly because of disinformation, mostly because as people grew up there, they were given propaganda and told stories about the American ethos and what we do and how we do it, and they just simply learned to feel that we were the enemy. And then they saw through that catastrophe, they saw the response of the Lincoln Battle Group. They saw the response of the Mercy coming over there. They saw American military men and women in uniform, as well as partnering with non-governmental organizations like Project Hope, Operation Smile, Doctors Without Borders. They saw all those people coming off the ships and taking care of their loved ones, taking care of those who were hopeless and helpless. They saw that and it turned them around. It made the world a better place.
So I say this is a very worthwhile enterprise. It will keep going. I tip my hat to my friend Mike Myatt, who really has been leading us in these efforts. And now I say, as also the slogan, I guess you'd call it this morning, maybe it's what the Navy says, but I think it's a very good phrase. A global force for good. That's what we've been practicing. A global force for good. Thank you.